Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to Fairbury, Illinois, the Fairbury American Legion Speedway for round number 7 of the B-Main Bandits National Tour, featuring the non-wing 360 sprint cars and tonight the Legends class as the support series. Last chance rolling the track in, underway right now. Qualifying shook out just like this. Trevor Royer, the alien, the number 90 machine, 11.789 around this quick quarter mile. Quickest of the 17 cars we have here on tap, and let's get straight into our heat race action. Heat race number 1 for your B-Main Bandits National Tour sprint cars out on the racetrack. Starting on the pole is going to be the number 98 of Ryan Paget. Alex Trzynski to his outside. Points leader Noah Bowman inside of row number 2 with tonight's quick qualifier Trevor Royer to his outside. Joey Smith inside of row number 3 and Kendrick Hom rounding out your 6-car starting grid. We have 6 cars going for 8 laps here around the Fairbury American Legion Speedway. Ryan Paget fires and we are underway. Most of the field right to the high side. Alex Trzynski, we don't see him run with us a lot in the league, but he is always quick and tends to really love this Fairbury American Legion Speedway. Ryan Paget continues to lead so far. Noah Bowman throwing a big slider, coming off turn number 4. He's going to lead the lap just barely as Paget goes and crosses him back over into turn number 1. Trevor Royer now working the low side of the speedway, trying to move his way forward. Time by, we got 3 in the books. Noah Bowman sets up another one from the parking lot, throws the slide job on Ryan Paget. Paget makes a little bit of contact with Bowman, gets into Royer, and that's going to draw a yellow flag here in heat race number 1. Lights are out on the pace truck, coming back to green here in heat race number 1. Noah Bowman, Alex Trzynski, and Joey Smith, now your top 3. Bowman fires in the middle of 3 and 4, and we are back underway. Got 4 laps in the books, 4 to go. Bowman happy to see that clean track, working a high side right on the cushion all the way around the speedway. Putting a big gap over a second on Alex Trzynski already. Battle on the track for the 3rd and final podium spot as Joey Smith gets into the wall. Trzynski's in trouble. He gets in the wall in the front straightaway. 360's the car, keeps it underway, and only loses 1 spot in the process. Trevor Royer back up to P2. Joey Smith on the brakes to avoid Trzynski. Also lets Ryan Paget back by. Goes from 3rd to 5th in 1 lap. Meanwhile, white flag has already flown for Noah Bowman. He comes out of 3 off of 4. Checkered flag's going to fly for Noah Bowman. Bowman, winner of all of one of our A features so far, and dominates yet another heat race. Heat race number 2 for the National Tour sprint cars out on the racetrack. Starting on the pole is going to be the number 69 of Austin Thornton. Jackson McLean to his outside out of Paris, Tennessee. Jay Schaff was scheduled to roll from P3. He's not making the call. Joseph Johnson going to slide from 5th to 3rd. Aiden Price in the 49, starting to his outside. And Tim Berner all by himself on row number 3. This time we're going to have 5 cars go for another 8 laps around Fairbury. Thornton leads the field in. Keeps McLean up high as he brings him to the green. Austin Thornton right up to the cushion. A little trouble keeping it straight down the straightaway. Joseph Johnson throws the slider for the lead and is going to make it stick. Looks like Jay Schaff finally rolls out onto the racetrack a lap down. Joseph Johnson and Aiden Price now duking it out for the lead. Jackson McLean rolling around the low side trying to get a piece of it himself. Aiden Price into the fence by himself there in turns 1 and 2. Drops all the way to the tail of the field. Gives Joseph Johnson some breathing room as he also tags the wall through 3 and 4. Jackson McLean trying to catfish it around the low side. Johnson takes the line away from him and then back to the top in turns 3 and 4. They're going to see the cross flags this time. 4 laps down, 4 laps to go. Johnson bouncing the car off the wall on the high side. McLean rolling around the bottom. They're even down the back straightaway. McLean struggling to find the grip off turn number 4 as Johnson drives back by on the high side. Austin Thornton kind of working the middle of the speedway, trying to hang with the 2 leaders. Johnson continues to lead. Jackson McLean noses ahead, just no run off the bottom of turns 3 and 4. Now Jackson a little bit higher through turns 3 and 4 that time. They're side by side with the stripe. 1 lap to go. Joseph Johnson leads down the back straightaway. Jackson McLean with his run off the bottom, but checker flag is going to fly for Joseph Johnson in 13th. He's going to win heat race number 2. Jackson McLean in 2nd, Aiden Price 3rd, Austin Thornton 4th, Tim Burner in 5th, and Jay Schaff rounds out the 6-car field. 3rd and final heat race rolling out on the speedway for your B-Main Bandits National Tour sprint cars. Starting on the pole is going to be 831 of Tyler Flynn. Andrew Thornton to his outside in a 31. Richie Gaines inside of row number 2 with his Indy Race Parts Esports teammate Wade Fields to his outside. And starting shotgun on the field, the rare dirt appearance from the Maniac, Matt Moniak. Eight more laps remaining here in heat race action for your National Tour sprint cars. Flynn's going to roll the field through 3 and 4. And we are underway in heat race number 3. Flynn rolls around the low side of the speedway. Andrew Thornton working middle to high through 3 and 4, trying to get a run with the momentum on the high side. Working for him so far. Wade Fields following. Flynn holding his own right around the inside, staying in the grip as long as he can. Now Thornton back to the high side of the speedway. Noses ahead of Flynn for the time being. Flynn tight on the bottom. That's going to give Thornton the lead with Fields following. Wade Fields following right in Thornton's tire tracks. A little bit higher entry in turns 3 and 4. Trying to keep the car a little bit straighter as Thornton was running a little bit of a slider line. Fields goes and fires the slider. Thornton goes to cross him over. Decides not to, falls in behind him. Thornton Diamond cuts the corner, sideways in the middle of the straightaway, winds up, there's a big slider of his own. Fields crosses him back over. They're side by side at the stripe with 2 to go. Andrew Thornton trying to utilize all that grip on the low side, trying to grab the grip through the middle of the racetrack off turn number 4. White flag is out, 1 lap to go. Wade Fields currently leads. Andrew Thornton not letting him have it easy. Thornton with the run on the low side, but the momentum on the high side is going to carry Wade Fields, representing Indy Race Parts Esports, to the heat race number 3 victory by 0.2 of a second, just over a car length. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for heat race action tonight here at the Fairbury American Legion Speedway. Next up will be our Legends A feature event. All right, it is A feature time for the Legends series tonight. Starting on the pole is going to be Jackson McLean. Andrew Thornton to his outside. Tim Burner and Wade Fields in row number 2. Noah Bowman and Joey Smith in row number 3. Matt Moniak and Richie Gaines in row number 4. Eddie Jones, Ryan Padgett in row number 5. Austin Thornton and Scott Thomaston in row number 6. Byron Gay and Ryan Wagashoots in row number 9. Or, sorry, row number 7, excuse me. And starting tailback on the field will be the 25 of Kendrick Hom. Green flag's in the air, and we're underway already here with the Legends. Field fans out down the back straightaway, 3 and 4 wide, cars everywhere. Tim Burner rolling around the low side, only car on the speedway doing so for the most part. Noah Bowman tries to follow him, can't get it to rotate quite as tight. Jackson McLean working his way around the high side. And we got cars going around there in the back, and that is going to draw our first yellow. First caution of the night coming out for contact between Eddie Jones and the 51 and the 70 of Richie Gaines. Eddie just takes a bad hop there. This track rough for these cars with small tires and low suspension travel. Gaines goes around in front of Byron Gay. Looks like he's able to get it woed up just in time and doesn't actually get involved. Comes to a stop. Luckily, everybody with minimal damage, and we'll get them re-racked and restacked here pretty quick. Lights are out on the pace truck. Field doubles up. Jackson McLean, Tim Berner, Noah Bowman, and Andrew Thornton, your first two rows. McLean fires, and we're back underway. Working lap number 4. Andrew Thornton way up high here on the restart, trying to use that momentum to get around the cars ahead. Jackson McLean working around the middle. Noah Bowman, Tim Berner, and Matt Moniak all on the low side. Got a lot going on. Got a car around here at the bottom of turns 1 and 2. Yellow flag is back out. Like Tim Berner going around way sideways, gets into the back of Matt Moniak and across the nose of Ryan Paget. And Eddie Jones gets a little piece of it there at the end. Again, all things considered, looks pretty minor. So we'll reset them and try them again. There we go, going to try it again. 2 by 2. Jackson McLean and Noah Bowman now in the front row. Andrew Thornton and Wade Fields in row 2. McLean fires, we're back underway once again, now working lap 6. McLean to the low side, Thornton through the middle, Bowman and Fields to the high side. Lots of momentum right to the back bumper of McLean. A lot of racing surface available here for these little Legends cars. Different driving styles on display here. You got some of the guys rolling around the low side, some guys trying to bonsai the top. We got contact there in the back. The yellow flag looks like it might come out again. Indeed it does. Or not. I don't know how. We are still green. Green light is still on around the speedway. And the leaders having to split some of the lappers. Austin Thornton in the 69 there just about gets clobbered by McLean. Noah Bowman sideways there off turn number 4. He gathers it back up. Big push, a little bit of contact with Moniak. Everybody gets around Matt Moniak on the high side. Still kind of puzzled as to how that did not draw a yellow with so many cars there off the pace on the front straightaway. I guess the flagman just wanted to give them enough time to get it cleared so we don't have a stop and start fest with these machines. Jackson McLean continues to lead as we're about halfway home in this one. Wade Fields and Noah Bowman working the high side of the racetrack behind him. Let's go for a ride with Wade Fields as he tries to catch Jackson McLean. See Noah Bowman coming into view on the low side of the speedway through 3 and 4. Doesn't reappear there in turns 1 and 2. Unfortunately, it looks like both drivers real smooth and steady around the high side, not gaining any ground on McLean. And the yellow flag is out. Like trouble starts with the 6 of Scott Thomason. Thomason just loses it going into turn 1. Luckily, everybody able to split him high and low, no further contact. Field gets reset 2 by 2. Wade Fields, Jackson McLean on the front row. Noah Bowman, Matt Moniak in row 2. Green flag's back out. We're back underway. Working lap 15. Next time by, we'll be halfway home in this one. A little bit of a shot in the shorts from Wade Fields to Jackson McLean. Going to make McLean forfeit the lead to Noah Bowman. McLean gives a little bit of a bump back. We got cars around down on the low side. Green light is still on, though. Looks like everybody gathered it back up. Now the race is out front with the Indy Race Parts Esports teammates, Wade Fields and Noah Bowman. A little bit of contact that time off turn number 2. Bowman down low, sliding high. Wadefield staying up high, keeping the momentum. He's going to go cross him over. Big slide job of his own through 1 and 2. The slide jobs look really cool, but the rest of the pack is right there. Jackson McLean, Matt Moniak, Joey Smith, all right there behind the leaders. 4 cars up top. McLean first car rolling the low side. Fields is going to come to the stripe this time. After he loses the lead to Noah Bowman, we got 10 laps to go this time. Joey Smith gathers back up, saves it. A little bit of contact with Ryan Padgett. They're getting in turn number 3. Lots of shuffling for position here. Still got 10 laps to go. McLean motors around. Fields on the high side for P2. Noah Bowman now running out front uncontested. Matt Moniak, a little bit of a drive job that time. Goes to cross back over Wade Fields. Oh, contact between Moniak and Fields. There's a yellow flag. Started to make Wade Fields wear the action cam every single week because you never know. He's going to be spectacular one way or the other. He's either going for a big ride or he's going to be up front at the finish. A little bit of contact between him and Moniak. He finds out how well these cars fly. Comes to a stop upside down here on the front straightaway. Another rough outing for Wade Fields. Field going to come back to green single file this time. Bowman, McLean, Moniak, your top 3. Green flag is back in the air and we are underway. Noah Bowman right around the tractor tires. Matt Moniak does it a little bit better. They're side by side for the lead this time through 3 and 4. Moniak using all the racetrack. He's going to lead that time by. Jackson McLean slips the grip, going to lose a couple spots in the process. Noah Bowman bouncing the car through the holes in turns 3 and 4. Moniak able to cross back over the slide job. Ryan Padgett throws one of his own. Andrew Thornton slow off the pace there in the back straightaway. And the yellow flag flies. Kind of an inconsistent race control tonight. Yellow flies for Andrew Thornton in the back. Sideways off turn number 2, but didn't hit anybody or come to a stop. But it draws a yellow flag. Caution lights out on the pace truck. Going to be coming to 4 to go this time. Moniak, Bowman, Padgett, your top 3. Moniak trots the field down nice and slow. Green flag's in the air. 4 laps to go. 1 lane train up top. Byron Gay, first car down on the bottom, back in the 5th spot. Still 3 and 4 wide in the back. Noah Bowman with the big slide job. Off turn number 4. Ryan Padgett's up in the wall. Green light is still on. No caution for Padgett. Got 2 to go this time. Matt Moniak rolls off high side of the speedway. He's going to see the white flag. 1 lap to go. Moniak, a little bit of a misstep. Bowman sets up in the middle. Short slider. Oh, doors him out of the way. Comes to the checkered flag. Noah Bowman crossing the line first. A little bit of officiating needing to be done here up in race control. Admin team says no way. Noah Bowman gets dropped out of the winner's circle. So as it stands, your winner from the back of the pack up to the front there at the last second, your winner is going to be Byron Gay. The number 11 car, representing Surge Performance out of Spencerville, Ohio. Byron Gay is going to be your winner. Matt Moniak in second. And the Wonder Boy, Jackson McLean, rounds out your podium. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what an exciting finish to the A feature for the Legends here at Fairbury. A feature rundown shakes out like this. Noah Bowman going to drop to the tail of the lead lap. So that's going to put him in the 12th position. Byron Gay, your winner. Matt Moniak in second. Jackson McLean rounds out the podium. Richie Gaines and Joey Smith round out the top 5. Ryan Wagenschutz, Tim Berner, Kendrick Hom, Edmund Jones, and Andrew Thornton now round out your top 10. Ryan Paget in 11th. Noah Bowman scored in 12th. Austin Thornton, Scott Thomason, and Wade Fields round out your 15-car field for the Legends. And I guarantee you that this 360 Sprint Car A main event is going to be very exciting here at Fairbury. Don't go anywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, it is A feature time for your B Main Bandits National Tour Sprint Cars. 17 cars going for 30 laps around Fairbury here tonight. And let's see our starting lineup. Starting shotgun on the field tonight, rolling off from the 17th starting spot after missing the start in his heat race is going to be the 3J of Jay Schaff out of Mitchell, Indiana. Outside of row number 8, 16th starting spot this evening is going to be Kendrick Hom in the 25 from Indianapolis, Indiana. Starting to his inside, he ought to be terrified. That's going to be the Maniac, Matt Moniak from Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Outside of row number 7, it's going to be the number 19 of Tim Berner. To his inside, that's going to be the 5150 Racing B-Main Bandits, number 50 of Joey Smith. Tyler Flynn in the 831, set to roll off 12th this evening. And to his inside, coming to you out of Joplin, Missouri, that's going to be the number 69 of Austin Thornton. Getting into your top 10 starters, we have a rare appearance from Alex Szerzynski. Got him registered as a 17, number 23 on the tail tank, starting 10th. To his inside, driver out of Mitchell, Indiana, the Popeyes Chicken and Biscuits, number 70 of Richie Gaines. Current points leader, representing Indy Race Parts Esports, that's going to be the number 24 of Noah Bowman, rolls off from the 8th position. To his inside, driver out of Wichita Falls, Texas. He's had a strong showing in every single race so far this season. That's the 13 of Joseph Johnson. Another one of our Indy Race Parts Esports competitors. He comes to you out of Lawrenceburg, Indiana. Starting 6th tonight, that's going to be Wade Fields. To his inside, the alien, Trevor Royer in the 90. Starting outside of row number 2 tonight, that's going to be the number 81 of Jackson McLean. To his inside is going to be the number 31 of Andrew Thornton out of Granbury, Texas. Ryan Paget starts outside the front row tonight out of Anadarko, Oklahoma, the number 98. And your pole sitter tonight is going to be the number 49 of Aiden Price. Ladies and gentlemen, you've got 17 of the best on iRacing going for 30 laps here around the Fairbury American Legion Speedway. Sit down, strap in, and hold on tight as we take you on a 3-wide virtual thrill ride with the B-Main Bandits National Tour Sprint Cars. Aiden Price, Ryan Paget lead the field down to the green, and we're underway here at Fairbury. Price with the slider line to defend. Paget rolling around the high side. Andrew Thornton on the low side, trying to attack early. Lap 1 in the books. Aiden Price is going to lead. Price into the wall up on the high side. Ryan Paget now down low trying to catch him. Price bounces it off the wall, turns 3 and 4, allows Ryan Paget the rest of the field to catch him in a hurry. Oh, contact! Ryan Paget and Aiden Price go around together. And that's going to be our first yellow of the night. We're going to go back and take a look at this incident here, bring out our first yellow. Aiden Price on the brakes real hard. You see the front tires just about stopped. Looks like he went to try to run a diamond line. Paget was committed to the slider and was already coming across the racetrack. Unfortunate, and then Price gets him a second time with nowhere to go. Jackson McLean and Trevor Royer both get a piece of it as well, as does Wade Fields. Several cars involved here in this first incident. Lights are out on the pace truck. Both the leaders involved, so Andrew Thornton inherits the lead. Noah Bowman and Joseph Johnson right behind. Green flags back in the air. We're underway here at Fairbury. Thornton sticking down low off turn number 2. Noah Bowman trying to roll the high side of the speedway. Thornton with a slider line. Puts Bowman down in the slick, and he gets the lead a lap. And Bowman throws the late slider. Thornton crosses him over down the back straightaway. Runs the slider line once again. Clears Bowman by about a car and a half this time, as we got 5 in the books. Noah Bowman, short slider line, reels in Thornton. Thornton trying to roll it around the bottom of turns 1 and 2. Kind of a slider line through 3 and 4. Bowman with the big run that time down the back straightaway. Now Thornton's going to drop back as the field gives chase to Noah Bowman. Common sight so far this season. Joseph Johnson bounced the car off the wall trying to keep up with him. Oh, contact between him and Thornton. Yellow flag is going to fly. Thornton around on the front straightaway. Second incident of the night here. Going to be charged to the 31 of Andrew Thornton. Looks like the car gets tight on exit. Realizes he's in trouble, cranks the car to the left, hits the brake, still gets into Joseph Johnson. Turn around backwards on the front straightaway. Will draw our second yellow of the race. Field makes their way down the back straightaway. Noah Bowman now your leader. Joseph Johnson in second. Richie Gaines up to third. Bowman fires in the middle of 3 and 4, and we are back underway. Got 9 laps down, 21 laps to go. Bowman right back to the cushion. Got a lot of shuffling around here a little further back in the pack. Austin Thornton battling it out with Alex Trzynski. And Jay Schaff all the way up from the tail end of the field, currently running in 7th. Great racing all the way around the Fairbury American Legion Speedways. You see Wade Fields and Richie Gaines, 2 of the Indy Race Parts teammates, duking it out for the 4th position. Out front, Noah Bowman's got almost a 1-second lead over second place Joseph Johnson. Trevor Royer involved in the early incident. Now he's up to 8th, battling Austin Thornton for the 7th spot. Joseph Johnson able to keep pace with Bowman, but not making any ground on him. Trzynski up to the 4th position now as he clears Jay Schaff and Richie Gaines, sets his sights on Wade Fields, the next car up. Let's take a ride with Jay Schaff. See how hard these guys are throwing these cars into the corners here at Fairbury. Runs around the high side that time, chasing down teammate Wade Fields. A little bit of contact with the wall in turn 3. Oh, we got one in the wall in turn number 1, and that's going to draw a yellow. Third caution of the night, going to be charged to the maniac, Matt Moniak. He gets into the wall coming off turn number 4 down the front straightaway. These open wheel cars don't tend to like that wall too much because they grab a hold and don't let go. Ends up riding on the fence, throws a bunch of sparks. Field resets and gets ready to come back to green. Bowman, Johnson, Fields, now your top 3. Bowman fires. We're back underway with 12 laps to go here in this one. Johnson has a misstep. He gets into the wall in turns number 1 and 2. Wade Fields unable to capitalize. Jay Schaff taking the real short way around the bottom of the speedway, trying to make something work. Wade Fields battling for the 2nd position. Short slider on Joseph Johnson. Johnson tries to cross him back over. A little bit of contact down the front straightaway. Almost sends Fields into the clutches of Schaff and Trzynski. Got a great battle going on for 2nd place on back here. Trevor Royer right back up in that mix as well. They're 3 and 4 wide for position. Oh, Jay Schaff and Wade Fields together. Another caution flies. But we had eyes on this one, but let's take another look at it. Fields locked into the battle with Joseph Johnson. Teammate Jay Schaff comes in off the bottom of the racetrack. A little bit of right rear to left front action. Fields comes up in front of Szerzynski, just barely gets into him. And Fields proceeds to try to set yet another altitude record this season. That man is the definition of checkers or wreckers. He's either right up front or he's on the trailer picking up the pieces in a basket. Just a handful remaining in this one. Bowman, Johnson, Royer, now your top 3. We're back underway with 8 laps to go. Top 3, all to the high side of the speedway. Richie Gaines, first one trying something different. The bottom looks to be going away. You can see a lot of the traction is gone here at Fairbury. Jackson McLean and Richie Gaines, first 2 cars trying something different. All the leaders rolling around the high side of the speedway carrying momentum. Noah Bowman pushing the cushion, rim riding the whole way around as he sees a handful, 5 laps to go. Trevor Royer, Joseph Johnson battle for second place. Royer trying to follow Noah Bowman. Johnson finds something about a line and a half lower. Further back, Richie Gaines and Jackson McLean running for the 4th position. Jay Schaff, Andrew Thornton battling for 7th. Thornton back towards the front after the early incident. Back out front, Noah Bowman sees the popsicle sticks 2 more times around for the 24. Joseph Johnson with a little bit of breathing room between himself and Trevor Royer. White flag is out 1 more time around for Noah Bowman. Bowman so far is 5 for 6 on the season. As he comes out of turn number 4, checkered flag flies. He is now 6 for 7 on the season. Noah Bowman almost unstoppable. Joseph Johnson going to bring it home P2, another strong showing. And Trevor Royer going to round out your podium. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for us tonight here from the Fairbury American Legion Speedway. Total A feature rundown looks like this. Noah Bowman wins yet another one. Joseph Johnson second. Trevor Royer rounds out the podium. Jackson McLean in 4th. Richie Gaines in 5th. Andrew Thornton, Jay Schaff, Joey Smith, Austin Thornton, and Kendrick Hom round out your top 10. Szerzynski, Flynn, Paget, Fields, Moniak, Burner, and Price round out your full 17-car field. Once again, another great night of racing here from the B-Main Bandits National Tour Sprint Cars. Be sure to tune in next week as we go to the Kokomo Speedway in Indiana and throw down the smackdown with the non-wing sprint cars and the midgets as a support class. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next Tuesday.